Welcome to the Examining the Scientific Mysteries of Jesus course preview. In this preview, we'll look at how to navigate around the course, the topics we'll cover, the organization of the course into modules, what we'll learn in each module, and how long the modules will last. We'll take a closer look at the first module, the Shroud of Turin, what we'll learn, and the materials we'll use. Before we begin, let's see how to navigate the course. All parts of the course can be reached through the menu on the left. If you are using a smartphone, the menu is collapsed and looks like this. You can expand the menu by clicking the three lines at the top of the page. If you are using a tablet, the menu is also collapsed and looks like this. You can again expand the menu by clicking the three lines at the top of the page. If you click the down arrow next to a menu item, it expands to let you access the pages in that section. Now let's look at what we'll learn in this course. In the Examining the Scientific Mysteries of Jesus course, we'll look at, analyze, and discuss the scientific evidence surrounding 5 mysteries about the life and death of Jesus of Nazareth. They are the possible burial cloths of Jesus, the Shroud of Turin and the Sudarium of Oviedo, the appearance of a bright star over Bethlehem marking the birth of Jesus, the eclipsing darkness reported during the crucifixion, and the many miracles reported to have been performed by Jesus in the Gospels. To investigate these mysteries, we'll use the same inquiry tools used by scientists, historians, and forensic investigators. The investigations in the course are divided into 5 modules. Module 1, Investigating the Shroud of Turin. Module 2, Investigating the Sudarium of Oviedo. Module 3, Investigating the Miracles of Jesus. Module 4, Investigating the Bethlehem Star. And Module 5, Investigating the Crucifixion Darkness. The duration of the entire course is 8 weeks. The Shroud of Turin module will last 3 weeks. The Sudarium of Oviedo module, 1 week. The Miracles of Jesus module will last 2 weeks. The Bethlehem Star module will have a duration of 1 week, and the Crucifixion Darkness module will last 1 week as well. Now let's take a closer look at one module, the first, the Shroud of Turin. To access that module, we'll go to the navigation menu and click Module 1, Shroud of Turin. And we'll take a few minutes while the page loads. When we open up the first page of the Shroud of Turin module, we see the course syllabus. The syllabus begins with a description of the module. We learned that in this module we're going to take an investigative journey of the most mysterious and actually the most extensively studied artifact in history. At each stage of the investigation, we'll examine scientific and historical evidence about the Shroud of Turin using video documentaries, scientific papers, articles, diagrams, and illustrations, historical artifacts, and other resources from around the internet. We'll discuss the evidence in small discussion groups so that we can share different viewpoints and ideas, and then use that to reach our own conclusions about this Jesus mystery. In this module's investigation, we pursue 3 investigative paths. In week 1, we conduct an investigation of the scientific characteristics of the shroud, looking at the 5-day investigation of the shroud by the Shroud of Turin Research Group, STURP. This is the only scientific investigation ever conducted on the Shroud of Turin. In week 2, we investigate the controversy surrounding the age and authenticity of the shroud. We'll look at the controversy surrounding the age of the shroud stemming from its carbon-14 dating. We'll examine how historical artifacts and iconography refute the carbon-14 date and suggest that the shroud does in fact date back to the time of Jesus. Lastly, in week 3, we conduct a fascinating investigation of hypotheses about how the image of the shroud could have been formed. We see that a number of instructional materials are included in this module. The instructional materials are organized in collections. Collections of images, artifacts, and diagrams. Collections of videos, and collections of article libraries. To open the collection, you click on its button. For example, if we click on the Shroud Week 1 articles, we are taken to a library of many scientific articles and papers written about the characteristics of the shroud. Each article can be accessed through the links in this collection. Each item in the collection has a card that explains details about what the collection will tell us and also gives us tips on how to access it. If we click on Week 2 Shroud Collections, we are taken to a collection of images of historical artifacts pertaining to the age and authenticity of the shroud. If we click on Week 3 Videos, we are taken to a collection of videos and documentaries about the image formation on the shroud. You can watch all of these videos from within the collection. I hope you've enjoyed this brief preview of the Examining the Scientific Mysteries of Jesus course, and I look forward to working and learning with you soon.